Hello and welcome back to Per My Life. Welcome back to Per My Last Email. And today we're going to talk all about mentorship. Oh my God, I need a charger. I'm working from home today, so I got a little break on my lunch, so I'm going to do a little video for y'all. This video was inspired by a conversation I had with one of my mentors a few weeks ago. We usually talk maybe once a month. This time I called her, we hadn't talked in a while. And so I was giving her an update about my life and about my move and about the new project that my manager had given me to work on. And so she was like, oh, okay, that sounds really cool. How are you gonna do your project? I was telling her my plan. I was like, I want to start off this way and do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna do it like this. But I wasn't really confident in it. I was just gonna wing it. But she was like, okay, well, what if you do this? And I was like, that's a good idea. And then she started giving me some advice, and eventually I had a cohesive plan for how to move forward with my project. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I was not expecting that at all. I thought we were gonna talk about something else, but she literally kind of did my job for me. And I don't think it was too taxing for her because I'm sure she has done thousands of projects before. And this little project probably wasn't nothing to her, but it's everything to me. This is my job. And so she was so willing to help. She had such great advice, and she has no stakes in my future. She's in communication, completely different department. If I do good or bad, it doesn't affect her at all. And so she literally was helping me just because she just wanted to help. She really is taking an hour out of her day once a month just to talk to me and help me and see me successful. Man, that means so much. It means so much to me to know that I have people like her in my corner that just want to see me do good, you know? I was so excited to take all of the advice and all of the suggestions that she had because she's already made the mistakes. So now I can just take all of the good stuff and run with it. It's so crazy how she became my mentor. I didn't ask her to be my mentor. I was just kind of obsessed with her. This lady, I think she is like so bomb. Before I met her, I would always see her around the office, and she always was dressed so cute, shoes so cute, hair so cute. She's just cute. And I'm like, I want to be her. When I was growing up and I pictured what I would be when I was an adult, I always imagined myself in like
pink stilettos, walking around, being cute, doing something important, being professional, and just walking around being cute, but also professional.
So I sent her an email. This is exactly what I said. Hello, my name is Bria Williams, and I have been recently hired into a leadership development program.
I had been working here for about a year, but I didn't want to start her there.
In an attempt to learn as much about said company as possible, I would love to grab lunch with you and learn about your role here. I think hearing different perspectives will help me to find ways to add value in my role as well. I see you around the building frequently, and I would like to hear your story. If you're available, I can find some time on your calendar for us to meet in the cafeteria for lunch. If not, maybe I can find a 30-minute window to stop by your office. Let me know what's best. Let me know what works best for you. Thank you, Bria Williams. Surprisingly, she was excited to meet me. I was not expecting it at all. I thought she was gonna ignore my message. We ended up having lunch about a week later, and it was such a good conversation. We just talked about life. I asked her where she was from, her career trajectory. I asked for some advice about some problems I was having in my role. It was probably about an hour went by, and she was like, okay, so are we meeting again next month? And I was like, you want to? She's like, yeah, I think this is good. I think we should meet once a month. We could just talk and it'll be great. I was like, okay, So that's one of the relationships that I have. I totally value it. One of my first mentors was my first manager. She's like a second mom to me now, but we got so close because we used to work crazy hours. My first day working for her, I came to the office around 7:50. I didn't leave till 9:15. We worked all day long. And we had a lot of long days, a lot of long nights, and our relationship just kind of organically formed, and we became really close. And she was the person who helped me get the job that I have today. She was an advocate for me, and you know, she saw my potential, and I'm forever grateful to her. I have another mentor, and my first manager set me up with this other mentor. She's in the career space that I want to go to next. She's in my sorority or whatever. You know, another great person. Like, I just have so many good people in my corner. She gives me advice about how to get into the industry that she's in, like what certifications to get, how to get the certifications, having the company pay for trainings. Like, she gives me like tangible, realistic advice about what I want to do next. That's like using those connections that you have, sororities, alma mater, church people. You have to find some kind of connection to somebody and be like, you like broccoli? I like broccoli. We should totally grab lunch. My other mentor was like more of a formal introduction thing. Anytime that I have anything good going on, she's like, Bria, good job. I'm so proud of you. She's been with the company for about 25 years. And so she gives me advice about the company, how to move forward. We talk about all kinds of stuff. Having a mentor is so important because my mentors that I have, they advocate for me. They push me to do better. They give me insights and knowledge that I would not have known on my own. They push me out of my comfort zone, and they're supportive, and they just know a lot, and they just have so much to give, and they're so willing to give. And I think everybody needs somebody like that in their corner. You need somebody in your corner. I don't care who it is. At our age, we're at such a great age to where we're like new and young. People like to help us. They feel like they're, you know, doing something good to help the new person. I learned this in developmental psychology, if I can remember correctly. But once people get to a certain point, they want to start giving back to others. So like once you reach a certain plateau, you're like, well, I did everything I want to do, so now let me go help somebody else. And so a lot of the people that are like getting older, establishing their careers, they are hoping for somebody that they can mentor so they can feel like they're giving back. Bill Gates, he's done everything. So now what does he do? Give buku money to everybody. He's just giving stuff away, just giving away knowledge, giving away money, giving away resources. Use the older people to your advantage because they are just looking for somebody that they can pour into. I need to just get this out of me, because once they retire, what they're gonna do with their information? Nothing. So they need to get it out the way anyway. I went to this like women empowerment event, and one of the speakers, she's like one of the presidents at our company, and she was just talking about how she has people that she mentors already. And a lot of times people want like the CEO or somebody important to mentor them. But a lot of times like those middle level directors, managers want somebody to mentor all the same. They don't always have to be somebody super important. They can be somebody that's just a little bit wiser, that's been in the job a little bit longer. One day I want to be a mentor to somebody. I probably have a lot of good experiences by then, and I'm gonna take some young buck under my wing and help them grow until they fly. I wrote some of my mentors a handwritten note to show my appreciation, because I mean, these people do not have to help me the way that they do. They don't have to care about me. They don't have to take out hours of their day to talk to me about my problem. Like, they don't have to do this stuff. And so I'm just so grateful to them. And I advise you to find a mentor. A lot of people already have one. So if you already have a mentor, drop it down in the comments. Let me know, who is your mentor? How did you find it? Any advice for people looking for mentors? And if you don't have a mentor, you need to go find one. Okay? If that's somebody that's in the next job that you want, somebody in a different industry that you are interested in going into, maybe somebody who's a director or something that has a little bit of influence, you just want to get some good advice from somebody who's successful, one of your peers who knows a lot of stuff, but find somebody that will be on your team, okay? So let me know how it turns out. Comment below if you found one. If you already have one, let me know how you got one. Give some other people advice. And I will see y'all later.